into thin air. It's 7:52 p.m. September 5th, 2017. These are the current satellite images of Irma. I'm going to try to make this one a little shorter. I'm going to have a longer update in the morning. Guys, I need to point something out really quick to you. In my previous video, I was bringing light to the jet stream and how it's going to play a significant role in where this hurricane goes. Now, things have changed. I want you to look at the models first. These are the spaghetti models. Just a 5-hour difference. I want you to see the shift here. Notice how many models had this thing going right up the dead center of Florida. All right, a couple to the east, one far out to the west. The one to the west has come in a lot. There are still models that bring this up right through the middle of Florida, but guys, there's more that are now showing up on the east side, which is telling me that it's going to hook north, like we said in the previous video, a little sooner than expected. And that is because, once again, of the high pressure in the Atlantic and also the jet stream in the U.S. moving a little quicker than we thought. And I'm going to show you that here. So here's our jet stream. I'm going to back it up to the first frame, which is here. So what I was trying to explain is how this loop down here, I'm explaining it in simple terms, basically forces the hurricane downward. And what I was trying to focus on was the speed at which this was going to move and when this was going to pass. So now if we move forward, you'll see Irma pop up in the bottom there. There she is. And now in the previous video, you'll notice this was not this far east earlier in the day. It had it back here, which was part of the reason why Irma was staying on this western path. Also the high pressure in the Atlantic. So we keep moving forward. You notice this actually lifts up above the Carolinas, and now Irma has already made a step north. If you look at that. See how it made that little loop right there? There's another one that comes a little bit west. And then there we go, guys. There it's hooking even before Florida. Now, I am not saying in any way, shape, or form that this thing is not going to hit Florida. But guys, I've been saying in the last 2 videos that I really feel that North, South Carolina, and especially Georgia now are really in the crosshairs of this thing. This model is showing not even touching Florida, moving north. Oh, and that was the last frame, unfortunately. So this is the last frame here, guys. So this is Irma, and according to this path, it was going to come up, hook north, and who knows from at this point. But guys, let's think about this. This is why North and South Carolina are always at risk, because they stick out like this, and it just gives it this almost like a wall to hit. Now, let me back up one more time, just so you guys can get a better feel for it in the flow. I'm going to hit play. And there you go. So you can see how the jet stream is lifting up, and it's allowing Irma to make that northern swing. All right, so you guys see it right there. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to go to Ventusky, our favorite model, you know. So here's the 6th. Let me go back once. All right, here's what they have right now. Here is Wednesday, Thursday, and by Friday, we've clearly moved north, heading right at the Bahamas, according to this model now. It comes up right to the bottom part of Florida. And then look at that, guys. That is pretty dramatic, but that's what it's showing. It goes right towards the Bahamas and then north, basically missing Florida altogether. Now, again, guys, this does not mean that it is going to miss Florida. I promise you that. Now, if this thing does hook exactly this way, who's at risk? Here we go, guys. We're talking landfall right here. Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. I have a feeling they're going to be at just as much risk as Florida has been acting the past couple hours, guys, because these things are changing so much. And like I said, this jet stream plays a huge part in it. It's hard to see in this. We already looked at it. This is the jet stream. All you guys got to do is go on Google, search jet stream prediction maps, and you can see this for yourself and how often it changes. This is going to be the reason Irma moves north. Now, this isn't a guarantee. I'm not guaranteeing anything because this is weather we're dealing with here. So, again, here, back on the spaghetti models, all shifted to the east. Now, this may change literally overnight, which is why I want to put more focus on the morning report when a little more time passes. Back to the satellite. Check out this one more time. And then I got a couple photos to show you guys. Really quick with the wind maps. I showed this in my other video. It's still important. Category 5 starts at 155. Okay, so we're talking 30 miles an hour past a Category 5. And with the wind gusts of up to 215, 220 I've been seeing. Might get a little stronger before it gets to Puerto Rico, but then it shows that the winds are going to calm down a bit. But still, guys, that is not... It's still a very strong, very dangerous storm. And we just have to keep constant watch on this thing. This is a pretty good image. Get a real good look at the eye here. Some of the bands coming off. It's just unbelievable. And also, guys, I watched a video earlier. BP Earthwatch brought this up. There's a big system here in the Gulf that's actually causing pressure, and now this is going to meet with the force of Irma, and it's also going to aid in this storm moving north. So guys, a lot of signs are pointing that this thing is going to hook north. I know I keep repeating myself, but this is very, very important because, I mean, God forbid, this thing takes a shift and, we got National Guard, state of emergency warnings in Florida. I mean, this thing hooks and goes up towards Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. They're going to have to do the same thing because this storm is just massive. Just crazy. And I guess before I let you go, really quick, we'll check out what Jose wind speeds would be like at this point in time. Again, we're not sure what's going on with this guy yet. It's been upgraded to a tropical storm. I'm sure it'll become a hurricane, but after that, it's hard to say. A lot of models had this thing swooping around out here, almost like it was waiting for its turn. But we're going to have to wait and see on that. But guys, these are the models. This is what it's saying right now. As of right now, this GFS model shows this hurricane not even hitting Florida. It will definitely get storm surge and waves, so that does not mean that Florida's off the hook here by any means. This thing could still smash right into Florida, for all we know. But guys, I'm just showing you what I'm seeing right now. And like I told you before, with the jet stream, it's doing its thing. It's moving a little quicker, and it's allowing this storm to move north. So guys, it might be time to start adding these 3 states to our alerts and warnings, letting people know. I'm sure many of them know already. It's been the talk of the town for a while now. I think that's all I have for you right now, guys. I'm going to get some sleep, and I'll be nice and fresh for you in the morning. And that's about it. Guys, take care. Have a great night, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.